I'm on my own, broken.
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Best. Darren Fletcher. Rooney. Real chance! Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot. But it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you see someone who can disrupt opposition play as cleverly as he can, and he will be a key factor.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Robson has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. He's found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Good ball, good take. Shifted it to the flank. Now, can they get him away? And the ball is out of play. Not the best distribution from the keeper. No goals as yet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Caresses it through. Fernandes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Some good work on the right flank here. Great vision. Robson. Robson! Superb from Robson! That is a gem! An absolute gem! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say!
After 31 minutes is...
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Pedro Neto really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Best. That is a superb rearguard action. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Fernandes.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Fernandes. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a pretty loose pass. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Please turn your attention
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Lorient are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we are already promptly back underway. Lorient carrying a one-goal lead. Gabriel gets rid without sophistication. Adrabayo. And here's Neto. And it's Fernandez. Thinks one through. There's the header! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Pedro Neto. That is ended up in no man's land. Lorient are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's heaved it away.
Substitutions taking place.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Palmer. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Adrabayo. Now it's Palmer. Tries to pass it through.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well read, nice interception. Fernandez. And it's Palmer.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Lorient leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Caicedo.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Oh, played through for the wide man. That has been cut short.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, no joy this time. Adrabayo. And time is up. Lorient have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. The muscular approach does pay off here. Out to the left it goes. Robson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I do enjoy watching the high-risk, high-reward approach taken by this...
And the shots! It's there! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Robson gets into some space. Over to the left. Robson! Oh, super goal! About as smooth as it gets. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Almost there.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Could move up a gear here. And it's Kirkes. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Best, a player who needs no introduction. Gravenberg. Szoboszlai.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that pass just didn't quite work. 30 minutes gone. Great vision. Konate promptly onto that, and that is that. Bradley. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. There's no flag. Frimpong with a beautifully timed run. Bradley. Gravenberg. Now it's Gakpo. Saliba gets across and deals with it. Lorient looking to pass their way through. Darren Fletcher. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Konate with the clearance. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Frimpong is fouled. Gravenberg. McAllister.
Will be 3 minutes. and
He's through,
time.
now is he in?
Oh, really well played.
Robson. Oh, this looks sharp. Played out towards the right wing. He has found the way through. Tries a shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Lorient will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Oh, that's a key interception. Ferdinand, passing is crisp and sharp. Good ball, good take. Tries to pass it through. Robson cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Wirtz is onto this. Wirtz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gakpo. And he's there to retrieve it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He might be in. It's Rooney! It has to be Wayne Rooney! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the comeback is complete.
The goal scorer for Lorient.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, there's little doubt they'll try to frustrate him and negate his teamwork. Easy to say, but not easy in practice.
And that is out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Kekes. Coming on to replace him is number 26.
It's going to be another throw.
Robertson.
Casemiro. Best. Oh, that's fabulous. Real best! Brilliant! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Number 19.
Lorient go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Robertson. Threads one in. This looks promising. McAllister. Konate. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Coming on the field. Number 9. Isaac. Number 14. Chiesa. Substitutions taking place.
And that's been intercepted.
There will be
He
5
read that
minutes
really
added
well and
time.
stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Not the most convincing of passes. McAllister. Great defending, strong and determined. So that's it. It is all over. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they... Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Things have got underway here. Messi! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Rummenigge, he's going for goal! Rummenigge! That is just brilliant!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. He's beaten the last man. Rummenigge, and the shot! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Thuram. He's being urged to shoot. Now the chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Rijkaard. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Thuram purring through the gears. And the finish! Really well taken goal. And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Luis Enrique picks it up out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Barella. Di Marco. Barella has it out wide and in space. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Kaka. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow lead. 2 goals. Goes for the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kaka is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Tries to get it clear. And it's Kaka. And now they can spring out of defence. Has a shot! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Robson. Zielinski, who does have an assist to his name. Busquets. Rummenigge. On 2 now and looking for 3. And Messi! And it's hit the woodwork and out.
The attendance for this
It'll
match
be a
was
throw-in.
96,628.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge looking to shake off some unwanted... Here's a shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Bastoni. Çalhanoğlu. And it's DiMarco. And that interception was most necessary. Tries to play it through. And this is Messi. And a chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
For Barcelona, number 9.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Well, I'm not sure this is one for protecting the lead, Peter. The manager seems to be telling him to keenly press from the front.
Zielinski. Played out to the left flank. DiMarco. DiMarco puts the ball in. And it's hoisted clear.
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, that's nice. Kaka. And he's had a hit! Oh, what has happened here? No way through, so back it comes. Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Looking to play him in. Great ball if he can get there. Nesta. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
Please join me.
They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Chance! Oh, some inspired defending there. He's there to hit it! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Koundé proves too strong. Rafinha. Leicester simply refused to be outdone there. Knocks it into space. That is a great pick out.
For my money, Peter, Sergio Busquets was the best number 6 of his generation.
And it's striking, isn't it, how different he is from those bustling box-to-box players who've tended to take that position in the past.
That's right, very, very cagey in the way he operated. No heroic tackles or lung-bursting athleticism, but that's because he doesn't need any of that. He's someone who carved out a role for himself that I think only he can play.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Rummenigge, always looking for that half a chance. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. And it's Rashford. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rummenigge, and that goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Climbs up big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
De Jong. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't...
Kaká! It's in for the pieces! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Barcelona are sitting... And Messi! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A case now of complete control. Now it's a shot at goal! Nesta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than... And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Barcelona absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Barcelona 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Rafinha. It's a really well-measured ball. Yamal could try cutting inside here. Throw in. Hoisted. Oh. Bullish header! No, not the best of headers.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Robson. Messi stood his ground strongly. Messi, he's shifting through the gears here. Great chance! Great football, shot and save.
Messi probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time,
The
Peter.
attendance for this match was 96,847.
Robson. Rummenigge. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That is lovely. And it's Rashford. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Balde is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Is there any support? He might not need it. He's made sure that's not getting through. Robson, oh, good-looking ball. Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Martin. And Balde. And he's been shifted off it. Nesta is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Threads one in. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Rummenigge! That is just brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. Just cruising! They are cruising!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He's in space and looking for options. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's hoisted clear. Oh, that's delightful. Ferdinand engages and forces him off the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Best, a player who needs no introduction. And the shot! Oh, taken with style! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And there goes the final whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Some terrific scenes. Messi!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So, a breakthrough already. And he's forced to go back. Zappacosta. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. Big header! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
That has been cut short. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Zappacosta. De Roon. Bergomi kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Zalewski. He's in space and looking for options. And he's quick to get it clear again. And here's the Ketelara, and he's played it back.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way.
Crosses it in here. And he gets rid in a hurry. That's the throw. And that's gone route one. Bergomi is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. It's an early cross. Schmeichel claims it without any fuss. Now it's Romario. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he welcomes it in, and he's picked it up out wide. And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Oh, this is Romario. This looks promising. And this is Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Referee's given a throw. Rijkaard. Nesta. Kaka can see things others simply cannot. Best. He's tried one! Georgie Best! Amazing!
Oh, that was magnificent. What a way to stamp your ability on a game. Not necessarily pivotal, but it has most definitely shifted momentum.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start. Incentive set and incentive
The
met.
attendance
Now
for
they've
this
got to
match
take
was
it on another level.
97,559.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Messi. And Messi! Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And yes, it's him again. Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Now it's Kaká. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's straight offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi. Busquets. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's searching through. Big chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So now the difference is 3. Zappacosta. He's picked his way through. And here's Pasalic. Busquets does really well to win the ball there.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 20, Nesta. Coming on to replace him is number 3.
Just thought that one needed
Gabriel.
a tad more lift. Easier said than done, of course.
He is through here. And he's taking no chances there. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Now it's from Mario. Best. He's onside. And the finish! Oh, taken with style. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
6 added minutes.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And that's it. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing.
Well,
I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Played back in. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
We have a real headline maker in the shape of this guy, Alain Saint-Maximin. His antics, both on and off the pitch, can make him a fan favourite. He stated his preference for playing centrally, but it's from out wide he does his best damage. It makes him a freer runner.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Closing in, tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Busquets is the team's great visionary.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
Club America clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Alvaro Fidalgo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Nice looking ball. Tries to get it clear. Oh, what has happened? Best! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And it's Kaka. Kaka! Fantastic from Kaka! He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
He gave it plenty and some, crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Kaka can see things others simply cannot. That is a brilliant interception. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we are back underway. And he's surging through. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's picked it up out wide. He's being urged to shoot. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Alvaro Fidalgo. That has been slung wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Saint-Maximin. Kaka, given the lift of his goal. Now, can they get him away? Spread neatly. Oh, that's a key interception.
Substitution for Club America, number 28. Coming on the field is number 34.
Goes for the shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Alvaro Fidalgo. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, he needed subduing, and it was never going to be soft and gentle, so this could get ugly against him here.
Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out.
Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Number 8.
A case now of complete control.
Number 21.
That is good alertness. Oh, this is from Mario. Great vision. That looks a good ball through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's had a shot!
There will be 3 minutes.
And he's heaved it away. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Good ball, good take. He is through here. And the shot! No mistake! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. That really is quite fabulous. And that's it. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords, the new look Camp Nou at its best. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Neymar.
Up he goes! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Romario clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Messi. Romario. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Kaká duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Danger averted for now.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press.
Decent chance! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Robson is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Best. Oh, look at the space here. Best! Relentless! Just relentless! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. Romario was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Neymar. Neymar was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
And this is Romario. Nice looking ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Has been
Ah,
indicated.
such a clever touch. Aimed in towards the centre. Right. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Barcelona absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Barcelona are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And we are... Chance! It's a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Things looking so easy, almost... And he shoots! They've scored! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Takes a shot! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
What a save from Peter Schmeichel! He can't put it away.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
And it's going to be another corner. Tries to get it clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Romario gets through. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Robson. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tries a shot! He scores! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 11, Romario. Number 22, Kaká.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
18,
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's picked his way through. And he's picked it up out wide. That's an excellent interception. That's going to go a long way. It's not an especially good pass, that. Great vision. Might be danger here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Rafinha charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now who's going to be first to this? Rincon. And they win it back again. Now it's Rooney. That has been cut short. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The less said about that pass, the better.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Messi. Rafinha. Luan Perez. David. Bergomi cuts it out. Best. And this is Rooney, face to face with the keeper. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Now it's Romario. He's picked his way through. Chance! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant... Zalewski! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Zalewski goes short.
Well played and well cleared.
And now a sudden chance to counter. There's the shot! Oh, it rattles the bar! Harmlessly behind. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And he thumps it clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Best. Plays a sharp little ball here. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. To Ketelara, closing in on goal. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. But that has not gone well. Tries to pass it through. And Romario!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
What a climb! Decent enough try.
Nesta certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Kaká, can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. De Ketelaere. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He's got away, goes for goal! Zalewski. And here's Romario. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. So your views on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Barcelona head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Zappacosta. Ball's gone out of play. Now it's De Ketelaere. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
De Ketelaere really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Real chance! He has done it! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. That really is quite